Oh boy. I was wrong. I thought the last trailer they dropped was going to be the last trailer. However, Pokemon, as always, has surprised us. As you see here, it is the final trailer before Pokemon Legends Arceus releases, which is literally in like 2 or 3 days, depending on when you're watching this video. The title is Hisuian Final Starter Evolutions. Let's take a look at this. So it looks like it just starts off as a normal trailer. I'm interested to see what they're doing. Now, full disclaimer, I kind of knew, well, I called that there were going to be new forms. But I haven't seen what the forms looked like yet. And I know there were new forms prior to this. But let's continue to watch. Okay, so it looks like they're chasing some Chimchars there. We've seen some of these shots before. That Buizel one we've seen. I don't think we've seen the Hippowdon, nor this Weirdeer. So we're seeing some familiar faces from previous... Let me get the mouse off the screen. Why am I doing that? I'm a professional. Yeah, we've seen a lot. There's customization. I think we've seen that one as well. Yo, okay, another Braviary flying in the sky. That's cool. Whoa, hold up. Did you guys see that? We haven't seen this before. So he's on Basculegion, slows time, right? And then throws a Pokeball at the Apom to catch it. That is sick. And then just a bunch of quick cuts there. Okay, I'm just going to let it play, and I'm going to go through it a little bit slower in a bit, but that looked like maybe a Regigigas tomb. Or not a tomb, but his, you know, where he's at. Let's take a look. You got Cleaver here. They do like showing us Cleaver, which does lead me to believe that it's one of the first boss Pokemon we'll fight, and that was an absolute power from the Magmar there. Garchomp looking terrifying. Okay, so that confirms, that right there just confirms that you can catch the enraged Pokemon, which is actually really cool. So I wonder if some of the Pokemon, like the enraged Pokemon, do they have higher stats of some kind? I'm interested to see. Looks like Eevee will be in the game. Maybe I'll add an Umbreon to my team. I love Umbreon. Okay, here we go. We're getting to the evolution. Yo, that evolution looks very cool, though. Hold up. Okay. Wait. Are they not... They just do little silhouettes. No! Are they... Wait, are they seriously not going to show? Okay. Respect, Pokemon Company. So they didn't show the actual forms, but what I want to do is I do want to go over this a little bit slower, so let me get a couple things set up and I'll be right back. Okay, so I have the video here, and I just wanted to go through some of the things. Like, this is just a very quick cut, so I just wanted to look at some of... Like, how many frames is that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Not even 10 frames. But if we take a look here, I mean, it looks like we have some sort of like swamp or maybe a marsh, perhaps. I know there's a marsh in the other games. Going forward here, you got a nice looking waterfall. And then it, you know, switches over to more of the snowy region. Kind of maybe where Snow Point City ends up. And then you have the beach again. And I really like this. I always like the little, like, pincers peeking up out of the water there. So these were some things I wanted to look at. You got a Snorlax laying on the grass over there. I like that. But then the other thing, yeah, was this. So, I mean, here you have... I mean, this has got to be the temple for Regigigas. I mean, you got, like, ice. I'm assuming that's rock. That's got to be steel. Opens up. Regigigas is in there. I don't know if that confirms Regigigas being in the game, but unknowns are in the game, as you can tell from here. I am not going to take time to translate that. So if anyone wants to do so, let me know what that says in the comments down below. As we skip forward a bit more here, we also get this scene here, which I think is rather cool. You have, something going on, some distortion going on right above, and I'm assuming that ends up being Mount Coronet. But then the other thing I wanted to look at were the starters. So let me go ahead and get up a little bit here. Now, it was a very quick kind of flash, just a few frames here. So it looks like on the right, that's Hisuian Samurott, which actually looks really cool. So I still wouldn't mind using Oshawott. Let's see, in the middle, that looks like the Typhlosion, Hisuian Typhlosion. A bit interesting. And it looks like they got rid of the flame on its head. Oh, and then on the left there, let's see if we can get a good frame. You have the Decidueye. It looks like that's going to be the best frame we can get on it. But the Decidueye actually looks really cool in my opinion. You got them charging at the screen. So they haven't fully revealed what they look like yet. So that is really cool. There is one other thing I wanted to take a look at as well. Let me see if I can find it real quick. It was just some of these scenes. A lot of these scenes were very quick cuts. So you have this right here just totally reminds me of Breath of the Wild. Just that big zoom out there. And then you have this cut here, and if you kind of see in the top right, I don't know, there's something up there. It might just be a tree. But there was one more thing I wanted to look at for these starters. And this was the final bit of information I wanted to look at. This was actually sent via email if you are subscribed to the Pokemon, I believe, what was it? There it is. All right, and this was the last bit of information I wanted to look at. This here was sent via email if you're signed up for the Pokemon newsletter. But then you get some more silhouettes of the Pokemon. So you have the Hisuian Decidueye, which based off the silhouette looks really cool. I like how they have maybe a hat thing going on here. Then you got the Typhlosion, which we saw in the trailer how it was bald, right? But then with this here, this silhouette, it's got fire coming out the back of it. So I'm interested to see what they do, especially since the middle evolutions, Dartrix, Quilava, and is that Dewott? I don't know. I haven't used Oshawott before, but they still look the same. And then you have Hisuian Samurott here, who looks pretty similar to his normal form. So I'm very interested to see what these forms look like when they are finally in game. But yeah, I honestly don't know who I'm going to be using as a starter in my playthrough, as I did mention in my previous video. However, if we assume that the starters have new forms, that changes everything. The starters having new forms changes things. So, we'll see. But yeah, guys, that is going to do it for this video. Just a quick reaction to the trailer, as well as some sleuthing on what these starters are going to look like. Check back on Friday for some more Pokemon Legends Arceus content. It is just a couple days away, and I am super excited for it. Let me know in the comments as well how excited you guys are for Pokemon's Legends Arceus. And if you haven't done so, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you all next time.